The hidden power of silence, why saying nothing is sometimes the best response. Have you ever wondered why silence, something so simple, holds so much power? We live in a world where everyone seems to be shouting their thoughts, opinions, and beliefs. In a society obsessed with validation, it feels almost unnatural not to speak up. But what if I told you that the greatest strength often lies in your ability to say nothing? We've all felt it before, that burning desire to prove ourselves, to show the world that we are worthy, smart, and capable. We jump into conversations, debates, or even unnecessary confrontations, thinking that our voice is our most powerful weapon. But here's the truth, sometimes, your voice can be your downfall. In a world where people overshare, there is something captivating about those who keep their thoughts to themselves. They confuse us, intrigue us, and most importantly, they control the narrative without saying a word. What if you could become that person? Before we dive deeper, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment below. Your support means everything to us and helps us create more content that resonates with you. Now, let's explore the transformative power of silence. Why silence is powerful. There's a deeply human desire to be understood, validated, and accepted. In our pursuit of this, we often overshare, feeling compelled to explain ourselves, defend our beliefs, or prove our worth. Social media has only intensified this urge, encouraging us to broadcast our every thought and action. But the more we talk, the more we risk revealing our vulnerabilities. Ironically, the more we say, the more power we give away. Words, once spoken, can never be taken back. They can be twisted, misinterpreted, or even used against us. How many times have you said something you later regretted? Or worse, had your words taken out of context, leading to misunderstandings that spiraled out of control? Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca understood this danger. They believed that wisdom lies in restraint, in carefully considering what we say and when we say it. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In other words, we cannot control the actions of others, but we can control our response. And often, the most powerful response is silence. Silence as a strategic tool. Silence isn't passive, it's strategic. When used correctly, it places you in a position of power. Imagine a high-stakes meeting where everyone is talking over each other, trying to assert their dominance. Now, picture the one person in the room who remains calm, silent, and observant. That person is often seen as the most confident and controlled, even if they haven't said a word. Silence makes people curious. It forces them to wonder what you're thinking, what you know, and why you aren't speaking. It creates a sense of mystery, and in that mystery, there is power. People are naturally drawn to what they cannot fully understand, and silence keeps them guessing. In the workplace, in relationships, and during conflicts, remaining silent can be more impactful than any argument or explanation. Your silence forces others to sit with their assumptions, often revealing more about themselves than you ever would. Think about the people who intrigue you the most. Are they the ones who constantly share every detail of their lives? Or are they the ones who leave you wondering? Mystery is compelling. It creates a desire in others to seek you out, to understand you, and to be in your presence. The strength of saying nothing. There's a common misconception that silence equals submission or passivity. But in reality, knowing when to stay silent can be one of the most empowering choices you make. Not every situation requires your input. Not every argument needs a rebuttal. Consider the wisdom of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By choosing silence, you are choosing not to react impulsively. You're deciding not to give others the satisfaction of seeing you rattled or defensive. When someone criticizes or provokes you, the instinct is to respond to defend yourself. But what happens when you choose not to? What happens when you remain calm, composed, and silent? In most cases, your silence will frustrate them more than any comeback could. It leaves them with no ammunition to continue the argument. Your silence becomes a mirror, reflecting their behavior back at them. Actions speak louder. There's a well-known saying, talk is cheap. Anyone can say they're going to do something, but few people actually follow through. When you focus less on talk and more on action, your actions begin to speak for themselves. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that we should be indifferent to what makes no difference. In other words, what others think or say about you is irrelevant. What matters is how you live, how you act, and what you accomplish. When you choose to remain silent and let your actions do the talking, you send a clear message: I don't need to prove myself with words. This mindset keeps you grounded and earns you respect. People will notice the quiet confidence you carry, the way you move through life with purpose and intention. Mastering the balance. While silence is a powerful tool, it's important to strike a balance. There are moments when speaking up is necessary, when your voice needs to be heard. The key is knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. Effective communication isn't about saying everything that comes to mind, it's about saying the right thing at the right time. When you master the art of silence, your words will carry more weight. People will pay attention because they know you speak with purpose. This balance is what gives you authority. After a period of silence, your words become something people want to hear. Imagine being in a room full of noise, with everyone trying to make their point heard. And there you are, just listening. You're not fighting to be the loudest or the smartest. You're observing, waiting for the right moment. And when you finally speak, your words cut through the noise. That's the power of silence. It's not just about holding back, it's about strategically waiting, observing, and then speaking with purpose. In a world full of constant noise, mastering the art of silence is like having a superpower. It allows you to navigate conversations, conflicts, and relationships with control and authority. So, the next time you feel the urge to speak, remember, sometimes, the strongest statement is the one you don't make.